chin up.
Hello, my name's Nate Bennett. I'm a 40-year-old chef, epileptic, and songmaker. If I could have one positive thing come from my experience of having seizures, it would be that I could encourage others in our community to become more educated and to share information more freely between doctors and patients doctors, patients, and those who care for those of us who have seizures. At age 2, I was knocked down by a dog, which resulted in a nasty concussion. Then I had intermittent undiagnosed petit mal seizures through age 26 when I had my first diagnosed grand mal, though I had had several others prior to this that were unrecognized or misdiagnosed. Unfortunately, this was the start of a relationship with the world of medicine that grew negative as my seizures became more drastic and frequent. After ambulance rides, emergency room visits, inconclusive tests and MRIs, and ineffective medication, I began to conceal my episodes in a futile attempt to keep myself driving, working, and insured. My younger brother was my roommate and was always taking care of me. Finally, I said, "That's it, bro. No more emergency room. It's too expensive, and they and I know that they can't help me." Well, we weren't informed about a dangerous situation called status epilepticus, where a person begins to have persistent or recurrent seizures without regaining consciousness for longer than 30 minutes, a potentially deadly medical emergency that can result in brain damage after as little as 5 minutes, but we learned the hard way. I had no idea what I'd be putting him through. He respected my wishes when it happened to me, and for 3 days he and a good friend of ours kept me alive by propping me up and pouring chicken broth down my neck as I seized over and over. When I came out of it, I couldn't even remember my name, and the convulsions had caused my muscles to stiffen so much that I couldn't stand up straight. My face looked like a constant scowl, and my hands were bent into claws that I gradually had to pry open. I lost at least a couple months of memory prior to the event, and this all was the result of simply not being informed and prepared. I've had seizures since this experience, but I'm glad to say that I've turned my relationship with the medical world around and that the frequency and severity of them has lessened with more effective treatment and medication. I've been able to work and take care of myself and consider myself very fortunate. I strive to stay enthusiastic, and I'm told that I smile all the time. When asked why, I answer, because I'm working, or because things could be a lot worse. So I'm going to wrap this up by singing you a little chunk of a song that I wrote about the fight to stay positive and optimistic called Chin Chin. So now don't waste your time on science being sad for #1. Most likely someone has it harder like before they're done. So mop up driplets, little baby, scrub off scabbed on blood. Swap salty tears for salty sweat and push on through that mud. Nobody helping, crying like a kind of helpless dog. Nobody can be you or you, so give that shit up.